The old view versus the new view of teaching and learning. Yours truly, the resource person, is Dr. May Q. Apat. Good morning, everyone. The old view of teaching is a directed instruction or lecture. Here, the teacher is the direct transmitter and students memorize facts and information. The teacher here is the sole source and provider of knowledge, while the teachers become autocratic to ensure learning. Teacher does all the researching and explaining. Here, students listen intently like an empty vessel, and students become passive listeners. Teacher here is the one active, not the students. The teacher will spoon-feed everything here in the old view of teaching. According to John Locke, when we are born, our mind is tabula rasa. Here, the role of the teacher is to fill that blank sheet. This is a teacher-centered learning environment. The teacher here in the traditional style or old view of teaching is the most intelligent individual, and students are treated as innocent and immature. There are some teaching learning metaphors in the old view of teaching. Some are teaching is telling, teaching is banking. The teacher is a master and the students are disciples. Teacher is the sage on the stage. However, the practice was opposed by recent educators, psychologists, and philosophers in education. According to them, there are new philosophies, principles, theories, and practices that would ensure more learning. There is then a call to a paradigm shift from the old view to a new view. In the new view of teaching, the learner has to be the active and dynamic maker and processor of knowledge and not the teacher. How then could a learner become active on his own learning? According to Howard Gardner, we are born with multiple intelligences, and so we are to treat our learners as potential genius. There are 10 intelligences: verbal linguistics intelligence, visual spatial intelligence, musical rhythmic intelligence, naturalist intelligence, logical mathematical intelligence, bodily kinesthetic intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, existential intelligence, and spiritual intelligence. Some of them are fully developed in a student, and some are not yet fully developed and still waiting for somebody like teachers, peers, and knowledgeable others to develop fully. There is a need for the teacher to develop and discover a teaching strategy or pedagogy where these facets of intelligences can be put to work and enhanced. The constructivist John Piaget in 1996 believed in the idea that learner learns effectively when prior knowledge are activated and assimilated to existing knowledge, and new knowledge or learning is created. What is this prior knowledge? This prior knowledge are learnings which we knew but not used every day, while this existing knowledge are learnings which we actually use every day. Learning is construction and reconstruction of knowledge. The constructivist philosophy also points that metacognition and reflection help in constructing new knowledge and ideas. A constructivist learner is an active constructor, developer, and maker of his own knowledge. An active learner is an autonomous learner who could create his own strategy, paradigm, and schema in order to do a task or solve a problem without help from a teacher. There is a saying which goes, "Two heads are better than one." When a learner constructs new knowledge with other learners, the more learning will there be. In cooperative and collaborative learning, the learning environment will become richer in context and content. Social constructivism is found to be effective when learners are given group tasks where they could brainstorm ideas, do debate, do peer teaching, and peer tutoring. Some of the metaphors of the new view of teaching are: teaching is coaching, teaching is gardening, teaching is cooking. The teacher is a guide on the side of the student's journey in education. As there is a new view on how the learners learn, there is also a call for cambio pananaw on the part of the teacher in the teaching-learning process. Since students are already treated to be dynamic maker of knowledge and not just merely receiver of knowledge and information, there is a need to jibe teachers' role and teaching strategies and a new trend, no mismatch. A sample scenario: a teacher should not say, "Close your mouth, sit erect." No unnecessary movements, eyes to the teacher. Instead says, "Talk with your peers, debate, brainstorm, research, explore, investigate, solve." The noisier, the better. The classroom will become a community of discourse. Be a constructivist teacher. A constructivist teacher is a multicultural teacher. And our next issue will be topics that facilitate the role of the teacher and the facilitative learning environment. Thank you and good day. Good day, everyone.